Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome to Car Mechanic Simulator. Today, we are starting fresh. As you can see, we are 0 XP on level 1. We only got 10,000 bucks. Um, a pretty worn down garage. But we do have one big project sitting here. And we have another little project sitting outside, so this one's simple. We're going to just pop the hood. This one here, they just want us to change the power steering fluid and the windshield washer fluid. So super simple. We're going to go into our tools, grab the drain tool. We're going to drain this power steering, and then we'll get the washer fluid drained. Perfect. Go back into this, and we're gonna get their washer fluid refilled. Then we'll top off the power steering fluid. And perfect. Close the hood up, and this car is done and good to go. Gonna make us $87. Not a whole lot, but it's work nonetheless. So we have a brake job and a other task. So we're gonna go ahead and take these two. And then we're going to jump right into it with the first big project. So let's take a look at what all needs done. So this one needs, let's see here. I was just passing by and I noticed your repair shop. It's good that somebody took care of that old ruined petrol station. The car that I'm coming with today is quite a recent purchase. It was used on a daily basis. The condition is rather okay. It would be good to check the oil level and tires. That should be no problem for you. If you manage, then perhaps this won't be our last meeting. See you. So he needs 4 tires, an air filter, an oil filter, a fuel pump, and some brakes. He wants the oil changed, the power steering fluid and brake fluid changed, and top off the washer fluid. So let's jump right on into it. We're going to pull this air filter off first. Let's go ahead, let's buy a new air filter right away. Okay, why am I having a brain fart here? 2 carb. Let's go to the shopping list. There we go. There's our air filter that we need. Let's get that tossed back in here. Alright, let's take a peek at the oil level here. Oh, under minimum. Alright, so that is all of that. Alright, let's drain our power steering and brake fluid. There is the brake fluid. We'll drain the power steering. Alright, now let's top off washer fluid. Okay. that. I'll top off brake fluid, and then we'll get this car up in the air. And we'll get tires off and brakes. Now a lot of times, you know, like this car for example, it's only got the 2 sets of brake pads, but I like to just look at them all. And a lot of times I will end up replacing all of the brakes. Got a rusty bolt there. So looking at them, I think we're going to give this one all new pads and all new, well, we'll call them rotors because that's what they are. Spray that guy. We're going to do new pads, new rotors, and new calipers for them. Get them all set up and good to go. And drums, shoes. We're going to give them all new brakes all the way around. It's cheap to buy a second set of things. You know, doing brakes all the way around is a relatively cheap job and gives a good bonus and a good satisfaction rate from the customer. So we are just going to stick with that. Perfect. Alright. Now we gotta get these tires separated. Alright, last one, and then we'll buy our stuff that we need. Perfect. Alright, inventory. So, we need 2 brake discs ventilated, 2 brake pads, 2 caliper cylinders, 2 calipers. We need 4 tires, 2 drum cylinders, 2 brake shoes, 2 brake drums. And that should be it. So let's go ahead, jump on over, and get it all ordered up. So we got that. So we need 2 of these. Okay. 2 of these. 2 of these. Our calipers. Drum cylinders. Shoes. And drums. Okay. Now I need the tire shop. 215/75 R15. 215 and 75. We need 4 of them. Perfect. Alright, let's get these tires mounted and balanced. Alright. Nice brand new tires on some old rims. We'll get the next one going. We'll get balancing. the last one to mount. That one needed a little extra weight. Alright, let's get this last tire balanced. Sweet. Perfect. Let's get this thing put back together so we can get it on out the door. Drum. I'll get the tire on. Okay, there's one. And there's that drum, and we'll get this tire on. And the back end is good to go. Okay, we'll jump up to the front. Get this rotor on and the pads. We'll combine the cylinder and caliper and get the tire on. Okay. Get this last one on. Then we should have this car done. And we'll look at our other two out in the lot. And should be able to get them two done today. Alright. Now we gotta pull the drain pan over to the lift. We'll get that draining. Ooh, was not much oil in there. Now we have the oil filter V8. So let's go pick up a filter. Filter V8. Okay, there's that. Now we just gotta, let's go ahead. I think it's just a regular fuel pump. Yes, regular fuel pump. So let's go ahead and get that right away. And then we'll go back here and get it switched out. Perfect. Now we just gotta drop the car, get it filled back up with oil, and she's ready to rock. Get this filled up. Perfect. Let's double check our oil level. Good and full to the max. Perfect. That car is ready to rock. Let's take a look here. $2,106. Let's get that one kicked out the door. Now we'll take a look. This car needs some calipers, pads, and an ABS pump. So let's get him in on the lift. Pop the hood. We'll get it up off the ground. We don't have to go all the way up. Alright. Now, first off, because we're pulling the pump, we are going to drain our brake fluid. And then we got to pull the ABS module. And there is the pump, and look at that guy, 1%. That is shot as it gets. Alright, now let's see here. So, we got 3 out of the 4 calipers. Which pads is it wanting replaced? Those ones, okay. So we're going to change out the front pads. And then we'll do the 3 calipers. And we got a rusty bolt. Let's spray it up. This caliper off. And the pad. Another rusted bolt. This car is full of them. And then we got a caliper. That guy off. Okay. Should be everything. So we need 3 pistons, 3 calipers, 2 brake pads, and an ABS pump. Don't need that. 3 of them. Get our calipers and our brake pads. Okay, now we gotta go to electronics, ABS pump, and take that off our list. Bingo. Alright. So we need a caliper. And we can get the tire back on. And they're all the same size. I did do that on my other save game. I accidentally put the wrong size tire on. Because I was not paying enough attention. And the car had 2 different size tires on it. Okay, I'll get this one back on, and we'll set the car back down. We'll get our ABS back in. Perfect. Let's get it set down. Alright, get our pump in, nice and brand new, and our module. And that is tight. We gotta go to unmount, get our brake fluid filled up using dot 3 and 4 fluid. this car is good to go. Nice $1,669 off of that guy. And then we got our last car sitting here. Just needs fluids refilled, so we can do that right out here. Get the coolant full. Power steering. Boy, this person must have some leaks. Everything is empty. Let's take a look here. How are they on oil? A little low. Let's top that off for them as well, since we're here. Shouldn't take much. Perfect. Then our brake fluid, and we can get them out of here. Perfect. Let's kick them on down the road. Nice $105 just for some fluids. And that's going to do it for today. Alright. So, we'll be back tomorrow with our next story car. But first, let's go through our inventory. We're going to clear everything out of here. Get it ready for the next lineup of projects. Get all these items sold. Then we have our case. Let's go with this guy. Bonus 13, whatever that is. And 85 XP. Sweet. Now, since we have gone to level 2, we can upgrade some of our skills. So we have faster movement, ability to fix parts from group 1, increased chance of instant repair by 2%, increased screwing speed by 10%, increased mounting / unmounting speed by 10%, 5% discount on parts you buy, or cut time to examine a part by 0.05 seconds. Let's go ahead and use our discount. Perfect. Alrighty. That is all the repairs for today. We'll be back tomorrow in game, but in the next video with some more repairs. Thanks for tuning in, folks. We'll catch y'all next time.